Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a favorites video. I don't really have that many hates or like things that I don't really like, so I'm just gonna do it mainly on my favorite products. I have two products that I don't like, or that like I've liked before and now I just don't like them anymore. So I'm just gonna get started. There's not much else to say. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is actually a foundation combo, and I've been using this in the last 2 or 3 videos, and it is the Revlon Colorstay Normal to Dry Foundation in 150 and the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation in 010 Light Beige. I really like this combo because one foundation, the Revlon Colorstay, is way too dewy on its own and it doesn't have enough coverage, whereas the Catrice HD liquid coverage is like really good coverage, but it's a little bit too matte for me. I don't really like the feel of this foundation, but when I put these two together, they're like perfect. They're really nice, and they're both the exact same color, so I don't have to worry about like, oh, one's darker, one's lighter, you know. So they're both the same color and it matches me perfectly. So I really like this combination so far. And yeah, and the next product is to set like my face and all that. This is the Inglot loose powder. The Inglot sign's gone off this, but this is in 11. I think this is just like translucent, but this stuff is so good. I got this in my college kit for makeup and I never really used it after college, but I've just recently started to use it again to like bake under my eyes, and it's so nice. It doesn't dry out anything and doesn't exaggerate any dryness on my skin, so I really like this. Next is a highlighter. Now this is like my favorite product ever. This is the Brunch Club by Penneys. This was only $3.50 and oh my god, it's so nice. Like, that's the highlighter on my nose. It's like beaming off my skin, and it's the one that I have on now. It's so amazing. It's so good for $3.50. They've other shades. This one is the more kind of champagne-y colour. Like, they had a more rosy colour, they had a rose gold, and then they had more of a, I think more of a golden shade as well. So the next product is a mascara. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I got this like little tester thing when I was in Sephora in Italy when I was interrailing, and I've heard so many good things about it. I wanted to try it out. There's a few things about the product that I actually don't like, and the first thing is the brush. The brush is just like, it's way too thick at the end, so when you want to go in really close to the inner part of your eye or in your lower lashes, it just gets everywhere and it's so annoying. So I don't like the brush on that, but like the formula is actually really nice. Next product is a hand cream. This is the Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream. This stuff is so good. It's like really intense. I get, oh, I really don't want to show you, but I kind of do, because I work in a pub and I'm constantly working with like alcohol and like cleaning stuff and detergent all the time. It really dries out my hands and I get the worst cracks in my hands. They're just so dry, and like sometimes they get really sore as well. Sometimes I'll be like handling hot like glasses and it really hurts. But this stuff actually has been like helping me. Like, if I put this on just before I go to bed, I wake up and my hands are just really soft. It hasn't like changed the condition of them in any way, it just makes them feel more soft. But I'm on the hunt for a good hand cream. And another product is for lips. This is the Nivea Original Care lip balm. This stuff is so good. I really like this. I can't stop like using it during the winter, and especially because it is winter, my lips are going crazy and they're chapped and they're horrible. But this stuff is actually so good, and even over lipstick I like to use it, because sometimes I find the MAC lipsticks, they kind of dry out my lips a lot, so I like to bring this to work if I'm wearing a MAC lipstick, or I like to bring this with me and just kind of top it up during the day, and I find my lips aren't that dry anymore, so I really like that. Last but not least, my final favourite product, and I think you're probably sick of me like talking about this, but it is the Huda Beauty palette. This is the Desert Dusk palette. This is just like the most amazing palette I've ever seen in my whole life. I'm just so obsessed with this. I'm so thankful I bought this. But this is just so nice. Every single colour in here, like, I've already pretty much used. except for maybe a few of the shimmers on one matte shade. But this is just such my kind of palette. Like, it's just so warm, and then you can also get some sort of cool toned look within musk, which is like a cool toned kind of greyish brown. And just the packaging, everything about this palette I was just so obsessed with, so that is another one of my favorites. Okay, so now on to my not so favorite products. I only have two because I don't really have that many since the last time I did my favorites and not so favorites. So I'm just going to start off, and this one's so disappointing because I've loved this for ages, like so long, and I just replaced it with my Inglot one. This is the Collection Sheer Loose Powder. I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, I think it's because I've used so much of it up. I mean, I still have so much left, but it's just getting really old, and it just isn't my favorite anymore. I don't know, ever since I wanted to switch it up, I just found the Inglot one is just a little bit more finely milled, and it's just not, I don't know, it's just, it feels a lot better underneath my eyes, and it just looks a lot better. So this is kind of like my not so favorite anymore. I'm kind of over it now. I want to find new products. Next is a lip product. This is the Revlon Matte Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. This is not matte. I don't know who in Revlon is like making up these claims that like this is a matte lip color. This is not. This is the furthest. This is more of a gloss than a matte. This does not dry down. Oh my god, it's just so, it's not great. It smells so nice, the color is so nice, but like the feel of it, and then like it doesn't dry down. It's not a matte color. Like, where'd you get off? Like, this is my only like annoying thing about it. Like, don't put a label on saying it's something that it's not, because it's not matte. So it really pisses me off, because this isn't cheap either. This is like, I think this is like nearly €14 in Boots. For it to kind of say that it's matte when it's not is just, it's annoying. That's everything. That's all my products for this month that I've been loving and kind of not loving. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!